Naughty Norman and George were at Peppa Pig's house when George said, "I'm really hungry, Naughty Norman. Shall we have some food?" And Norman said, "Yeah, there's a soup pan outside. We could make some soup in it. So let's go outside and make some soup." "Come on then," George said. "Let's go." So Norman and George head outside, and it was Norman's job to stir the soup around. But George had a thought, and George said, "The dish is way too close to the house. We better move it quick," said George, "in case the house catches on fire." "Great idea," Norman said. But before they knew it, the house was slowly going up in flames. "Oh no," Norman and George said. "Look, the house is blazing in fire. We better phone Firemansam quick." So George runs over to the phone to ring Firemansam, and George says, "Quick, Sam, our house is on fire. We need help quick." So after the phone call, George and Norman just wait patiently for Sam to arrive. But how long will he be? Nobody really knows. He's normally pretty quick. But here he is now. So Sam comes in and said, "Oh no, guys, what have you done here? The house is blazing. It's really bad." So Sam said, "Step back, guys. I'll have to use the hose on this one." So Sam gets the hose out, and it's now time to start putting the fire out. So Sam squirts the hose, working from the bottom upwards. And he says, "Great job," Peppa Pig said. "That's one fire out, Sam. Quick, you'll have to jump on the van and use the van to get the next ones." So Sam jumps on the van, and standing on top, he manages to put out the second fire. But it's really proving to be a problem. "Great job," Peppa said. "Just one more now, Sam, and we're nearly there." So Fireman Sam moves over into position for the last and final fire. So eventually the whole fire in the house is put out, and now it's time to find out how the fire started. But we know how it started. So Peppa said, "What happened, George and Norman? This is really dangerous." And George said, "We just wanted some food, so we wanted some soup. So we put the soup dish on. But then when we realized it was too close to the house, it was too late." So at this point, so Norman started to cry. And Peppa said, "You don't need to cry, Norman. We all make mistakes in life, but it's just learning from the mistakes that we make and make sure we don't make them again." So Sam said, "Come on, let's all have a group hug and make up. At least everyone's safe. That's the main thing," Sam said. "Don't forget to subscribe," said Peppa.